I'm still getting set up. Got my loops here, my door anchors. I've got 2 anchors, so I'm going to put them both up. But if you've got an anchor at all, you probably just have the one. So you're going to start the one on the side of the door, somewhere around chest height. Don't put your tubes in yet. I have extra tubes for myself. While people are drifting in, so what I'm doing is I've got this door anchor. Normally you just have one. I've got 2, so I put a top and side. But if you've got one, you're near a door, we're going to start with about chest height at the side here. Go ahead and put that in place if you want. But don't thread any tube through yet, because we'll use our heavy tube something else first. So I have put on the website and in the email a link to download this PDF. It may go straight to your download folder. So if you don't see it when you click the link, it's because it went to your folder. If you're on a Mac, on mine at least, when it does this, in the bottom left corner, I see the download. I just click on that, it opens it up. But it's available. If you can't find it at all, shoot me a note. I can send it to you as well. It's not 100% what we do today. It's a little bit mixed up with different things, but it's a basic workout. We'll cover all the things on here today, I think. But then we might do a couple things other than this. But this will give you just a very basic workout using tubes. If you don't have tubes, you've got dumbbells. I'll try to give you some pointers on what you can do with dumbbells instead of the tubes. Some of the things, just different exercises altogether, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, first thing we'll do is we'll check our tubes and make sure they don't have any holes in them, any breaks. They can snap, and if they snap, they hurt. It's like a bigger elastic band snapping you in the face. All right? So I want to start with some leg exercise blocks. Let's do warm up first. Let's warm up. We'll warm up. Do our marching warm up. We'll march on the right. Hang on. And 5, 6, 7. March it right. Elbows tucked, palms are down. Step and lift your knees up to your hands. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, knee. Work that hip flexor. Loosen up those hamstrings and glutes. Keep it going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now we'll open up our hips. Bring it out to the side. Bring your elbow to your thigh. Bring your thigh up to your elbow. Point your knee out. Open those hips. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's do hamstring curls. Step and curl. We'll chop our arms. We'll squeeze our shoulder blades together. Keep it going. For 8, 6, 4, 3. Lunging forward on the right. Lift the arms up and down. Point the elbows out to the side. Or warm up the shoulders. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2. Go backward right. 8, 7, 6, 5. Warming it up for 4, 3, 2. Right side lunge. 8. Open up your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open your chest. Step out, step in. Point your knee towards your toes. 4, 3. Next. Forward on the left. 8, 7, 6. Almost there. 4, 3, 2. Backwards left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Left side lunge. 8, 7. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Knees point toward toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, catch your breath. Start with some squats today. Nice lower body exercise. Compound movement works hamstrings, glutes, quads. I'm going to go with a heavier tube, not super heavy. So if you've got a choice of like super heavy, don't go with that. Go with something heavy but not too heavy. How's that for being specific? We're going to ground the tube under our feet, under our arches. Very important, under the arches. The tube snaps up, hits you in the face. It will not produce an improvement in most cases. Drop into your squat, wrap your tubes to your shoulders, and then lift it lower. Here we go. Up and down. All the way up nice and tall. Exhale, inhale. Push your backside back, sit into it. 12, 11, 10. Press for 9. Arms stay up. 8, 7. Feel those glutes and quads. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. You can almost do it with dumbbells as well. Now here's how I hold the tube. That may not work for you. Hold it like that if you want to. Don't care. This bothers some people's thumbs. I like it, but if you don't, try that. Your choice. Set number 2. Under the arches, so it's safe. Now, if your tube is not heavy enough, a little wider stance takes some of the stretch out of it and make it harder for you. Mine's fine. I drop into my squat. I rack my handles. My hips are back. In 5, 6, 7, 8, I'll lift it lower. Up and down. Exhale, inhale. Let's go for 12. 11. Push through your heels, nice and tall. Stand up all the way each time. 8, 7, 6, 5. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. You can do more sets if you like. Depends how hard it feels to you. I'll just do 2 sets. We're going to do lunges also. These are similar muscles. So do the lunges, we'll get a lot of leg work in. It's going to be a lunge back. So I'll step back with one foot, come back forward. So one foot is anchored. Let's anchor the right foot first. Only the right foot on the tube. You could go to a little bit heavier tube on this if you wanted to, because again, just one foot is a little bit less stretch on the tube. We'll step back with the left foot, rack your handles, come back up, get ready, lunge it back, left foot leads it, back and up. We'll reload that front foot, round through your front heel, inhale down, exhale up. 12, 11, 10, 9 and lift. Nice and tall. Spine stacked. 6, 5. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. This should really hit your quad, front of your thigh. It's a good one. Other side. Ground your tube under your arch. Step back with your right foot. Drop down, just to give me some slack so I can rack my handles. I'll stand up. I'll start. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lunge and lift. Back and up. Spine is stacked. Inhale, exhale. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 and up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And rest. If you're only doing those, not squats, go ahead and do second sets on each side. Do third sets if you want to. It's fine. You're going to get your quads, hamstrings, your glutes with those exercises. Those are on your card. They are 1 and 2 respectively, the first two. This is not on your card. This is to target abductors, abductors. Here's the hardest part. I want you to hold the handle with your right hand. Mirror me. Hold your tube with your left hand. Push the tube through the handle and make a loop. Got it? Some of you do, some of you are still like, I don't know what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I know. I see it in class. So we made a loop. Let's put your right foot through the loop around your ankle. Hold the handle with your left hand. Your left foot grounds the tube. Now, remember, you want room to stretch the tube a little bit. So I'm going to say, don't bring your feet too close when you ground it. Leave a little space, a little wider hip width. Spine stack. Keep this foot parallel. Keep the feet parallel. Lift this leg out to the side like this. Up and down. Exhale, inhale. Out and in. If you want to grab a chair for balance, you certainly can. Do it right out here in your abductors. Keep it going. 12, 11, 10, 9. Am I going too many? It's okay. 8, 7, 6. Home stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think I might have done too many. That's all right. I'm going to take that loop off my right foot, put it on my left foot, around my ankle. It can be around your arch also. You could do this around your arch if you wanted to. Whatever works. Let's ground with your right foot. Lift your left foot out to the side. Lift and lower. Up and down. Exhale, inhale. Out and in. I'm going to do 16. I think I did 20, 16 more rather. I did 20 on the other side. 12, 11, 10, 9. Side raise for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. You can repeat those if you wanted to. I'm going to stretch right now. Feel free to grab a chair if you want. Shift your weight to your right foot. Bend your left leg, grab your foot or ankle. Pull up or back. Getting a nice quad stretch. Keeping that heel off the back so it's not this, it's open. So we're opening up the hip and the quads. And breathe. Check it out. Extreme sides. Ground your left foot, bend your right foot, grab your foot or ankle, pull back and up. Open the hip, feel the stretch. And relax it. Hamstring stretch, you can put your foot on your chair or on the floor, or you can sit in the chair, foot on the floor. I want you to face your foot. I want you to stack your spine tall. Hold up the hip crease, press the chest forward and down. So we're not doing this. It's not rounding, we're keeping the chest lifted. Really putting stretch in the hamstring. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press a little deeper. Relax back, take it out. We'll switch legs. Other side, face the foot, stack the spine tall, hold at the hip crease, press your chest. Inhale deeper. Exhale, sink. Feel your hamstring. Don't make it painful, please. Don't hurt yourself. Don't pull the muscle. Just get a nice stretch. Stretches can be uncomfortable, but not painful. Come back up. Let's ground into your right foot, bring your left foot over it. Push your right hip out, and sway to your left. Getting the hip here. Those abductors. Inhale and exhale to sink deeper into the stretch. We'll rise back up. We'll ground the left foot. Bring the right foot over. Push the left hip out. Sway to the right. Inhale, expand. Exhale, sink. Breathe into it. Open up the side body. And relax. We've got some time to do some heel raises. This isn't a tube exercise, but you can throw it into your tube workout. And since I'm not using any extra weight, I'm not using any dumbbells, I'm going to do 1 foot at a time. You can do both feet for 2 sets, or 1 foot for 1 set, and then switch sides, choose your option, back your spine, and lift your heel for 8, 7, feel in your calf, roll across the ball of your foot, press your big toe down. 3, next, we're going to slow down to half time, and lift 2, 3, 4, and lower 2, 3, 4, exhale coming up, inhale sinking down, 2 more like this, and down. 1 more time, now back to regular time, for 8, 7, 6, 5, home stretch, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's shake our legs out. If you did both feet the first set, keep both feet down. If you did 1 foot, we're going to switch sides, so choose your option. And get ready to lift. Up and down. Exhale, inhale, we lift, we lower, 4 more, 3. Now, guess what? Slow it down to half time, and lift, and lower, exhale, inhale, 2 more, it's up, and down, 1 more time like this, guess what? Regular time, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake your legs out. Let's plant your right foot forward. Take a big step back with your left foot. Keep your toes pointing forward. Keep your hips square to the front or to the chair. Inhale and exhale, lunging on that right leg. Feeling the stretch in your left calf. That knee is straight in the back. That heel is grounded. Really actively press that heel down. Feel that stretch in your, I heard it, gastroc knees. Good job. Shorten your stance. Soften your knee. Lean forward, hinging at your ankle with a deeper stretch, which focuses more on the, that's right, soleus. Great. Breathe and sink into it. Shake it out. Let's plant your left foot forward. Big step back with your right foot, heel down, leg straight, ground that heel. Inhale, exhale, and lunge on the left. Keep those hips square. Opening up your hips and turning your foot out makes it easier. It makes it less of a stretch, less effective. Breathe and sink. And then we'll shorten the stance. Soften the knee. Hinge at the ankle, lean forward for soleus stretch. Breathe. Stretch. Let's shake that out. All right. We might do 1 more lower body exercise. We'll move down to our mat later, down to the floor later. I'm not going to promise. We'll see how it works out. All right. Let's do some upper body. Back to the cart. Chest press. If you don't have tubes yet, you can do push-ups on the wall, on the counter, on the floor, on your knees, whatever. If you've got dumbbells, you can lie on your back and do presses instead. But if you've got the tube, let's anchor a heavy tube at about chest height. Now, reminder, this door closes toward me. So I've got the tube, I've got the anchor stuck in the door in a way that when I pull, it only pulls the door closer to me, more shut. If the door opens in, be careful, it's not latched properly, pull the whole thing out and just open up and snap it into. So careful with that, please. Chest press. My back is to the anchor. I could have the tubes over my shoulders, put the tube anchor higher if I wanted to. I like it under here for myself, that's up to you. If you have the tubes but don't have the anchors, you can wrap this around, I don't know, a railing or something, or someone else in your household can hold it for you. Give them a workout too. They can hold it behind your back while you press. So I like a split stance for stability. Now what I don't want to do is rock my body weight. I'm going to brace my core, stack my spine, palms are down, I'm going to press out and in. 5, 6, 7, 8, press. You want to start with a little bit of tension, so don't start with the slack tubes. Keep it going for 12. It's harder if I step further away from the anchor. Out and in. For 8, 7, 6, press for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Now, once you get the hang of these, you can alternate chest presses and rows. But don't worry about that for now because I'm not going to do that right now. But you could do that later. You'll see why. It's easy to anchor in the same place. Now, I'll do 2 more sets of these. You can repeat what we just did. But if your tube is not really challenging you, so go to the light side. It's a trick. You can grab both handles with one hand, do one arm at a time, like this. Press it out. Press. Keep it stable for the core. We'll go for 12. This is more work one arm at a time. I'm also working harder to stabilize. We'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So those are some choices you've got. Of course, if you do one side that way, guess what? Do the other side. Just do a third set of both hands if you want to. Either way your spine, stack your spine, pat your shoulder. One arm press or both arms. 5, 6, 7, 8. Press it. Out and in. Keep it stable. Don't lean into it. Don't use your body weight, please. 12, 11, 10, 9. Press for 8, 7, 6, 5. Give it across your chest and triceps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Here's a stretch. Grab both handles and just step forward. Let that tube pull your arms back and open your chest up as you breathe and stretch. And don't make it painful, don't go too far out. This is a nice pull, opening the chest, stretching the front of the shoulders. Breathe, give it a few seconds, don't rush your stretches. And relax. All right. So that was a pushing exercise. So next we'll do a pulling exercise. That's the row. You can probably use the same tube at the same height. This is why you can switch back and forth between presses and rows if you want to. This time I face the anchor. Palms facing in. Again, like a split stance for stability. Again, I don't want to rock my body weight. It's easy to do. It's like almost instinctive. Don't do it. Keep it braced. Again, start with a little bit of tension, not slack tubes. A little bit of tension. Tap your shoulders, stack your spine. Let's row. Pull. And you can mix the tempo up also. Another way to make this harder is to mix the tempo. Let's do that, shall we? In 4. In 3. How about in 2? Let's slow it down to half time. And pull, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, coming back. Inhale forward. For 2. Out. One more time. Back to regular time. We'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Now again, if you don't have an anchor, someone can hold this for you. I hold it for clients all the time. You can have someone hold, you do the same thing with a person as an anchor. If you don't have a person or a railing or something to hook onto, you could come into a squat position and do it here and row. And if it's too easy, grab the tube a little further down and then you're going to pull. Squeeze back your shoulder blades. If you've got dumbbells, do this with dumbbells. 12. I'm not really doing a set. I'm already started. I'm just going to finish this. We'll do 2 more at the door. Here's your row standing. You can also sit down, wrap it around your feet. But these are good options. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do 2 more sets at the door. If that tube is fine for you, just do 2 sets the way we did with both arms. But if the tube's a little bit on the lighter side for you, just grab both handles with one hand. And then we'll row. Pull it. Bring it back. Squeeze back your shoulder blade. Exhale. Inhale. For 4, 3, 2. How about half time? And row. 2, 3, 4. And out. 2, 3, 4. Pull. Release and keep it going. 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. One more time. Guess what? Regular time again. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Do the other side in a second. Another way to make it harder for the chest press or the row, of course, is to take another tube, put that through, and double it up. So I can add more resistance by adding more tubes. I mean, tubes about as many as you can hold the handles for, probably. You could do double tube. I'm not going to. I'm going to do the other arm, but I could do double tube. So there's lots of ways to play with these tubes. They're versatile. So you're ready for our third and final set of rows. If you're standing, that's great. If you're using dumbbells, that's fine. If you're standing on the tube, go ahead. If you're doing both arms facing your anchor, go ahead, do that way. Or switching sides. Grab your tube with both hands, spine stacked, shoulders packed, and we row. 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's pull for 4. Row for 3. Guess what? In 2, we slow it down to half time and pull 2, 3, 4. Breathing slower is harder. You might have noticed by now. Changing the tempo also changes the resistance a little bit. More time under tension. One more time like this. Guess what? Regular time. 8, 7, 6. Pull for 5. Row for 4. Squeeze for 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Let you rest. So lots of options. You could do a whole set at halftime. You could do pull for 3, release for 1, pull for 1, release for 3. This is all about fatiguing your muscles. It's not about what color the tube is. It's not about how many you do. It's about fatiguing your muscles. It might mean a lot of reps with a lighter weight or a few reps with a heavier weight. Fatigue your muscles. Let's stretch out our upper back. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms out. Press out, sliding your shoulder blades apart. A nice stretch across the upper back. Breathe and press out. Okay. Following along with our card, shoulders are next. We're going to do a side raise. You're going to use your lighter tube. The green tube of the Power Systems ones at least is the light tube. There is a lighter tube in the Power Systems family. It's the orange tube. Please don't confuse the orange tube with the red tube. The orange tube is thinner, the red tube is thicker. The red tube is a medium tube. The orange tube is the lighter, extra light tube, actually. And the red tube might be challenging to do our side raise with. Now, if you don't want to do side raise, or if you want to do something different, you can do overhead press, which you can either do by grounding 1 or 2 feet under the arch, backing up, lifting and lowering. This always requires a fairly light tube because you're stretching it so far. You do the same thing with more of a medium-ish tube by sitting on it. That's your exercise of choice. But I'm actually going to do side raise. I do want light tube. You can put both feet on your tube. I'll do it with 1 foot. So again, 1 foot is easier. When I put 2 feet, I take some of the stretch out of the tube. I've taken away part of it that could stretch more, so it's less to stretch, it's harder. Either way. Wherever you are with that, stack your spine tall, roll your shoulders back and keep your sternum lifted. Your palms can face in or forward. You're lifting out to the side. No higher than shoulder level. Up and down. Exhale, inhale for 12. 11. This is a long lever. That's why a light tube is good resistance for this one. The lever is longer, it's harder. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Now, we're going to go to the next exercise and come back again. We'll give our medial deltoids a little bit of a rest. We'll work our posterior deltoids, the back of the shoulder. These are often neglected. Hopefully you'll learn from this. These are good muscles to work. They're good for your posture. They keep us from being like this. Keep our shoulders back. So to work those muscles, I'm going to slip my hands through the handles. Otherwise the handles will flop around. So I'm going to grab the tube a little wider than shoulder width. My shoulders packed back and down, spine stacked, sternum lifted, pull it straight out to the side. Try to touch the collarbone like this. Pull. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Working the posterior deltoids. Out and in. For 12. 11. 10. 9. Squeeze it back for 8. 7. 6. Home stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. So that's the top of the second page. It's kind of hard to see the picture what she's doing, but she's got that tube in front of her like we just were, pulling out. That is your rear delt fly. Let's do our second set of side raise, or overhead press if you prefer. I like to switch feet. I do 1 foot at a time. Doesn't really affect the exercise. It just makes your brain go, because you probably always put your dominant foot forward. So let's make your brain work on the other side. So ground it, stack your spine, nice and tall. Just roll the shoulders back and down, keep that sternum lifted. Again, your palms can face in or forward, lifting up to shoulder level. Here we go. Up and down. Exhale and hand. Arms are extended but not locked, by the way. It's not a bicep curl either. Arms don't, the elbows don't bend more. You lift it lower. You keep it going. 7, I think. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. This should really target the outside of your shoulder, and you might feel it like right kind of here, which is where the muscle attaches. Sometimes we feel that exercise kind of where the muscle inserts into the humerus here. Second set of rear delts. Slip our hands into the handles and grab the tube a little wider than shoulder width. Now, as I was saying earlier about stretching it, if it's too easy, narrow your grip. It's harder to stretch or shorter length. If it's too hard, widen your grip. It's easier to stretch. You have an adjustment you can make. Spine is stacked, shoulders are packed, elbows extended but not locked. Palms are forward. Let's Let's pull out to our side. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale. Pull it out. Let it in. Keep it going. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Pull for 7. Open up those arms for 6. Try to touch your collarbone. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. That's one of those important muscles that people don't exercise enough in most cases. Let's stretch a little bit. Stretch our deltoids first. I'm going to gather up my towel. Big shoulder roll. Interlace, you can interlace your fingers without a towel if you like. Or hold a towel with both hands. Backside your hands against your backside. Push the knuckles towards the floor. Lift the chest up towards the ceiling. That nice deltoid stretch all around your shoulders. This is a nice one for opening up the front body a little bit too. And in fact, while we're here, we stretch our deltoids for a few seconds. You can press the towel back or lift our arms up. Press the chest out. Get a little bit more of a chest stretch as well. Because we do spend so much of our time hunched over computers or driving cars, it is good to open that front body. It tends to get closed up a lot, so it opens things up and stretches things out. Very nice. Relax. We also work our posterior deltoids. Stretch those. Let's take your right hand, cross your left shoulder. With your left hand, grab your right arm, pull over. Get a stretch at the back of your right shoulder. Posterior deltoids. I like to stretch as I go through a workout. There's been research to suggest that doing that is better for you. You build better strength. Muscles recover better when they're stretched as you go along. Let's switch sides. Left hand across the right shoulder. Right hand grabs left arm and pulls over. It's also a nice form of active recovery. Rather than just like standing around catching your breath, you're doing something, you're using your time wisely, versus waiting to the end to do everything, because you probably won't. You probably have someplace else to be at that point. So let's relax, shake it out. All right, we did rows already for our lats. I think I said that. This is for your lats, big muscles of your back, also your biceps. Your lats have actually two functions. One is called extension, pulling the arm back this way. The other is called adduction, bringing the arm in this way. This is like your pull-up kind of movement. You can simulate that with a tube, go with a heavy tube for this. And this is not on your card, but not hard to do. It's very similar to the rear delt we just did. Forward. Now those are small muscles. That was a light tube. These are large muscles. It's a heavier tube. I'm using purple, which in the power systems family is like extra heavy. Used to be black, but now it's extra heavy is the purple. You could use your, whatever you've got for heavy is fine. So again, I'm going to slide my hands through the handles just so they don't flop around. I'm going to hold the tube a little wider than shoulder width. I'm going to pack my shoulders, bring my arms up like a Y. I'll pull it out to my collarbone in front of my face. Packing the shoulders down, out and in. 4, 3, next. Let's pull it down for 3 and up for 1. So we'll pull, 2, 3, release. Keep those shoulders packed, out, 2. Work those lats and in. 2 more, 2, 3. One more time like this. We'll go back to regular time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that's one you can always do with any kind of a tube. Can't really do it with dumbbells, unfortunately, but with a tube you can do it. Now, again, not on your sheet, but working that same movement, that adduction movement. I could move my anchor up to the top of my door. Let's do that now, actually. Let's move the anchor to the top of the door. Make sure it's locked in place and secure. And then I can put my heavier tube through the loop. And if you're familiar with The lat pull down machine in the gym, you sit on the machine, there's a bar or a handle, you sit, you pull, it's on a cable, you pull it down to your chest. Think about that machine. So take my heavy tube, I'm going to kneel, I'm going to lean forward so that the line of pull is kind of in line with my shoulder here, hinging forward. Pull my elbows out to the side, like this. Very similar to the lat pull down, squeezing shoulder blades back and down. 12, 11, 10. You can do those standing ones again if you want to. 8, 7, pull for 6, 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath. You've got lots of time. So I'll do them again. You can keep doing those standing ones I showed you first. If you want to do these again with me, we'll do 2 more sets. So you can do 2 more sets of the other as well. I'm going to double up my handles this time. Do that option if you want to. Hinging forward. Let's pull. Row. Lean down your shoulder blade. Keep the elbow out to the side. Keep going. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, pull for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Here's another trick. If you get tired of gripping that handle, if you have like tendonitis or something, or just you get tired of it, you're fatiguing the muscles, instead of gripping it, put your hand through it and grab here. And it'll give you nice support. Won't require a lot of grip strength. It'll just be resting on the back of your hand. You can do the pull that way if you want to. Final set of lats. You can do your final set of knees. You can do another set of both arms. You can do the other arm, which is what I'm doing. So you get to see everything. I'm kneeling, getting forward. I line up the 2 with my arm. And 5, 6, 7, 8. I pull. Elbow out to the side. Sweeping back my shoulder blade. Exhale. Inhale. 12, 11. And this makes you stabilize your core, by the way. 8, always a good thing. 7, 6, 5, hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. While you're catching your breath, let's put our medium tube at the top. We'll do a little stretch to our lats again, different stretch this time. Take a hip width stance and roll our shoulders back and sweep our arms up. With your right hand, grab your left arm, grab the meaty part, not the wrist, please. Pull up and over. And then bring your breath to the side of your ribs here. Expand and sink deeper. Inhale to expand and sink deeper. Stretching those side lats. Come back up. We'll switch arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. Breathe and sink. Use your breath to expand the rib cage. And as you exhale, go deeper. And relax. All right. We've worked the big stuff. The chest, the back, the shoulders. Now we move to the smaller stuff. Always save the smaller stuff for the end. If you fatigue the smaller stuff first, you can't work the big stuff as well. So I'm going to show you how to do triceps about 3 different ways. If you don't have an anchor, use a lighter tube or lighter to medium tube. You put 1 foot on your tube, Under the arch, so it's grounded. When the foot comes back, you hinge your hips, elbows tucked to your side. Straighten the arm back, and you bend. The upper arm is pinned to your side. It doesn't move. So there's your option. If you don't have an anchor, if you don't have a tube, use light weights. Do the exact same thing with light weights. The stance is split like a pyramid stance in yoga for support. If you have your anchor and your medium tube, I'm going to show you two different ways to do triceps here. First way is facing the door. Palms are down, elbows. This is on your card, by the way. Elbows are tucked. Split your stance. Keep your spine stacked. And press down. The more you straighten your arms, the more you engage those triceps. Exhale. Inhale. 12. 11. You could mix the tempo if you wanted to. Like 1, 2, 3, run several sets here. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Now, the thing about triceps is 3-headed muscle on the back of your arm here. They have different attachments. So depending on how your arm is positioned, you get different emphasis of those muscles. So for variety's sake, I can do a different exercise with the same setup. It's still straightening my arm, but I have my arms up this time. If I change the angle, I change the emphasis. So I turn my back to the door with my stance split. I want to get a feel for how far I want to go first. Fold my elbows, and then extend. Straight. In and out. Keep it going. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. You can slow those down. You can mix up your tempo. You can do whatever you like to make it more challenging. Let's just do one more set. Your choice, whatever you like. Now, you could also, by the way, double up here. Depends on how heavy your tubes are and how hard you want to work. Options, options, options. Do these again. And 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll bend, extend. Power in and out. Keep it going. Really got to straighten those arms to fully engage your triceps for 12, 11, 10, extend. 9 and press. We'll keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Catch your breath. Let's stretch those triceps now. A couple of options. Just roll your shoulders back. Bring one arm up. Pat yourself on the back. Grab the elbow, push or pull it back. Feel the stretch up here in those triceps. You can also take your towel, hold it with one hand, bring it down your back. The other hand can reach behind. Grabbing as high as you can reach to pull it down. Another option for tricep stretch. In yoga, we call this Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Hold your stretch for a few seconds. We'll switch arms. And we'll pull down. Breathe. This also stretches your shoulder a bit, so it's good for shoulder mobility. So we've done big stuff. We've done triceps, the back of the arm. I haven't said this yet, but what I'm actually doing here is alternating between pushing and pulling movements, movements that would engage the triceps versus movements that would engage the biceps. So you can change the order however you like, but it might change how hard things feel. If you did triceps right after a chest press, it might be a little more challenging because the muscles will be more tired right after a chest press, for example. Let's see, yeah, we got, I skipped, I went the wrong direction, didn't I? Biceps, I skipped biceps. Let's go back for biceps. Not a whole lot of options here. Recommending medium tube. Again, if it's a lighter tube, put 2 feet on it. take some of the stretch out of it, so it's a little bit more challenging. It's a heavier tube, put 1 foot on it. We'll do our palms forward, our shoulders back. Use dumbbells if you want to. We're going to throw it up. Bring your knuckles to your shoulders. Your elbows tucked to your sides. Exhale, inhale. And 4, 3. Next. Let's do up for 3 counts, down for 1. Lift, 2, 3. Lower. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale. Up, 2, 3. Down. 1 more time like this. Back to regular time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. We'll do a second set. Now you can change that a little bit by turning your palms out a little bit like this. You can try to do a hammer curl, turning your palms to face in. It's a little awkward with the tube. I mean, it's fine, but it's just a little awkward. But turning palms out is kind of easier. So shoulders are back, spine is stacked. We'll curl in 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Again, changing the angle changes how the muscles are engaged. Mixes up a little bit. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 2. I got it. Up for 1, down for 3. Curl. Release. 2, 3. Exhale. Inhale. 2 and 3. 2 more. Up, down, 2, 3. 1 more time like this. Regular time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Let's put our hips down. We're going to stretch out our lats a little bit. We'll open our arms and put some thumbs on here and twist that. We're going to move down to the floor for some core work. Oh, wait, don't do that yet. Let's stay standing. Go to the last thing while we're still standing. So when I move to the floor, I'm going to stay there. This is that lateral flexion, that side bend. It targets your obliques. You've got muscles that brace your core, that draw it in. You've got muscles that flex, muscles that rotate, muscles that crunch. These are your flex muscles that go side to side. So we're going to ground both feet on the tube. Wider makes it harder, closer is easier. Spine is stacked, shoulders are packed. We're going to sway from side to side. So we'll go right and left. And feel the pull on the opposite side. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Use as heavy tube as you want to here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I could also take both hands on one side for a whole set. And then I can switch sides. Now, when you're doing this lateral flexion exercise, be sure you're keeping yourself as though between panes of glass. So you are not leaning forward as you flex. You're staying nice and upright, just going right down the side, right down the seam of your shorts. Okay? That's the core exercise. Now we go down to the floor with the tube of your choice to do some crunches. And I'm going to adjust my screen. I'll show you 3 options here for using a tube to increase the resistance of your crunch. So option 1, tabletop knees. Hold the tube. The picture on your card, by the way, she's not using a tube. I couldn't find a picture of somebody actually doing this the way I do it. But that's the exercise. Just add a tube to it. So we're here, holding the tube about shoulder width, pressing against both thighs, keeping the arms straight, and then crunch up. And scoot. Exhale, inhale. Up and down. For 12, 11, 10, adds resistance. So whatever tube you want to use makes it harder. Heavy tube is really hard. Light tube's not too hard. I lost count. I'll just say 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. That's just basically a crunch with tabletop knees. Getting this rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscle. Second option, reverse crunch. Shoulders stay down, hips curl up. This is not swinging the legs. This is not swinging my legs in and out. This is lifting my hips and curling my spine. Tracing the tube as before. Reverse crunch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Scoop those abs. Curl the spine. Exhale up, inhale down. 12, 11, 10. Scoop for 9. Curl for 8. 7, 6, 5. Thumb stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. The third option is hard is double crunch. Lift the hips and shoulders like this. So scoop the abs. Curl the spine. Exhale up, inhale down. For 12, 11, 10, 9. Scoop for 8. Curl for 7. Lift for 6. Up for 5. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. You can pick this up on the replay. I'll try to edit it together later if I possibly can. That's the core work I was going to show you. I mentioned the possibility of one more lower body exercise, which is a bridge, which targets the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back to some extent. I can do this with my tube pressed to the floor over my hips. Baskets and back work as well as I ground the tube with my hands. I lift my hips and I straighten my hips, engaging my glutes. Let's go. I'm going to lift and lower, up and down. So this tube just adds some resistance to my regular bridge. For 12, 11, 10, 9, reach for 8, up for 7, 6, one stretch, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. I'm going to hug one leg in and stretch here. And then switch legs. I'm going to roll over onto my stomach. My elbows under my shoulders, relaxing my hips. Lifting up my chest, pressing my chest forward. Bring a nice abdominal stretch. Not engaging the lower back, not engaging the abs, just stretching those abs out, trying to pull your cage away from the pelvis. Let's push back. Bring your toes together, sinking back to our heels, walking fingertips forward. Loosening up the back a little bit. And we'll slowly walk our hands into our knees. We'll sit up. Curl our toes under. Roll back. Inhale, exhale, straighten our legs for a forward fold. Inhale, exhale, we rise up. We'll take a saddle stance for 3 deep breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Thanks for coming out. If you have any questions, you can post them online. I'll try to get back to you. And enjoy your tubes if you've got them. If you don't have them and can't find them, let me know. I might be able to help you.